Hey, welcome to this video on selection sort. In this video, we will learn about the basics of this sorting algorithm and break it down using simple examples. Later, we will talk about an implementation of it in Python and give a look at its time complexity. Selection sort is a simple sorting algorithm that works by repeatedly finding the smallest element from the unsorted part of the list and placing it at the beginning. This process repeats with the following elements of the list until the whole array is sorted. Let's consider an example of sorting a list of randomized numbers. To get a better understanding of this sorting algorithm, we will add an index to keep track of the element that we are comparing with. Additionally, we add a visual for the smallest element found and one for the current element that is being compared with the minimum. We start with the first element and compare it with all following elements in the list. Every time we find a smaller element, we change our minimum so we can swap the elements at the end. We now repeat this process with the remaining unsorted part of the list until all elements are sorted. In the meantime, let's take a look at how to implement selection sort in Python. First, we will need a for loop that will iterate over the whole list. Inside the for loop, we define a variable called minIndex that is equal to the current index in the loop. Next, we will need to create a nested for loop. This loop will iterate over the rest of the list, starting from the next index after the current index of the outer loop. Inside the nested loop, check if the current element is less than the element at minIndex. If it is, update minIndex to the index of the current element. Once the nested loop has completed, swap the elements at the current index of the outer loop with the element at minIndex. The time complexity for this sorting algorithm is O(n squared, meaning the time it takes to sort an array increases quadratically with its size. This is because selection sort iterates over the array multiple times, comparing each element to every other element to find the minimum. Despite having a high time complexity compared to other sorting algorithms, selection sort can be useful for small arrays or for educational purposes due to its simplicity and ease of implementation. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and I'll see you next time.